Hey, all you little people, it's the main man here to show you another, well, I want to call this an amazing chaotic match. If you're looking at the screen, you're probably asking, what the heck is your board? Why do you have your two best fighters all the way in the back, and you have some squishy guys in the front? With the wrong battle gear, too. Well, the reason for that is Chaotic Recode has had an amazing update. The overview looks better, but deck building's different. So I guess when I was updating my deck, I must have did something wrong because this is what we got. All of my creatures have the wrong battle gear. They're all in the wrong spot. Thank God my attack deck and location are the same. Or else, who knows what'll happen. So I just want to show this match, and then I literally played against this guy a second time and show you how this deck does when it's doing right. So his Maziko is going up against my Toggle. Toggle's in this deck for two reasons. A, he can infect Draz, which will give him Earth 5, and B, he can be a Nourishing Nocturne target. I can sacrifice him to give someone 40 health. So pretty nice, pretty nice. Um, I don't know what's been going on. I use Stingblade Prototype to only take 10 damage there. But my Danians have been like on a losing streak lately. I can't seem to get a good like win streak. Like it's like a win one match, lose the next two. And the Danians are what I start off. They're I love the Danians. It's the hive, man. It's the hive. There's going to be a Mipedian player in the comments hating on that, but I don't I don't know. I don't know if and look, my Tabal's already at 15. He has a pretty cool strategy. He can give his creatures invisibility strike 10, and his Masiko has Earth 10 anyway. So pretty cool deck, and he has that Overworld card. Oh, I forget her name, but she can cast Overworld music. So Rhyme of the Reckless, some healing stuff. Pretty cool. So now it is what am I doing? It's Skeletal Springs. Really good location for me. I'm debating what to do. I'm gonna do Song of Surprisal on my Draz so I can get into his back row. Probably a misplay on who I pick. I should have. I'm going after his two music creature when I should have gone after the oak. So Dabini can just give his music counters away. So I'm not even getting rid of them. I'm giving him a free pass to get rid of them, give them to another guy, which sucks. But yeah, they just been my Danian deck has been suffering. Let me know what improvements I could do because I'm kind of at a loss for words. I you know there's some Danians though I know once I get look at there's 25 damage will be better. Like Omquad, I definitely need him. He I this deck was doing really good when Lore was in it. Rest in peace, one of my favorite cards. Um, so that sucks. And look, now he does a wind slash. My Destructozukas are pointless now. This is when I realized even my battle gear's different. Yeah, so that I thought about conceding just there. I was so upset. But we knock out one of his creatures. Didn't even matter though because he got to transfer his music. But he has to go attack Draz, or I can go after his. Oh, I guess no, I can't because he can just move him up. But no, let me know what my. I guess I should do a deck list on my Danians and get some input because they've been struggling, people. And I feel like I lose more when I play against Danian decks. Other Danian players, I feel like I always lose against. So look, Thundershout's already going to do 30. His Dakamal gives him invisibility 10. Look, he just did 40 damage in one hit in the first hit because she has invisibility surprise. So she's always winning initiative too. So there's a swarming destruction, and he's a Mipedian player, so he's gonna have some great Mipedian music. So this game was not going great for me already, you know. But no, I always love playing against Mipedians though. Very satisfying to win against them. I feel very, very satisfied when I can destroy them. You're going to see a great War Beast game this week, or maybe next week, depending. Let me know in the comments. Do you want to see the War Beast game first, or do you want to see another great Fluid Morpher game? If you haven't watched the Fluid Morpher match, definitely go check it out. It was great. It has some really good ups and downs. But yeah, so I'm doing Invader's Tactics. He's gonna heal. At this point, I'm like, I'm losing this match. Like none of my battle gear's working. Uh, it, you know, it is how it is. There's a vine snare. That'll do 20 damage. 20 whole damage off a freaking vine snare. I can heal 20 though. My goal is to get him to use his invisibility music, because look, I'm already back at 5 again. There's another's Invader's Tactics. If I had my Torrent Key, like I should, that would be a knockout, unless he has to heal. But because all my battle gear's messed up, nothing I can do. So there's an Invader's Tactics. That'll do 20. So there's a Song of Resurgence. I'm going to get rid of that, so he has to heal again. So he has to use another Overworld music. So after this, at least fight, his Overworlder is going to be pointless, because she's used up both her music. Unless she has a way to gain those music counters back, which she does not. Right now there's no really great way to get music counters. Magician's Lyre would be good, but he'd have to find a way to flip it face up. Um, but yeah. Oh, there's a Melody of Mirage. So even if this Arabic falls in this match, I got him to waste 3 of his musics, and he should only have 1 Melody of Mirage left. And I'm fine with that. For Arabic to take down 3 musics, pretty good. Pretty good. And I'm not out of the match yet. I still have another Arabic and Draz, who actually has some pretty good battle gear on them. There's a Wind Slash. I'm debating, do I heal? I can heal 20. That'll only be 5. But my attack hand's not great. It's Purifying Mud. That would have dealt 15, and a Tidal Surge. That would have dealt 10. So I decided not to heal. Maybe that was the right play. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I could have taken down his creature. Who knows? But no, he's moving the other one up. And let's see, does he not move his guy up? Oh, he does. So that's smart on him. That way I can't attack him. I either have to go for the cards that are threatening the Queen of Danians on my Rebant, or Draz can try to go after that one lone Mipedian in the middle, which I forget his name. So it's Skeletal Springs, great location for me. Will give all my creatures water 5, and I'll get initiative. Not because I win it, but because neither of us are overworlders, and it's my location. So I decide to, since it's a great little, it's a great location for me, decide to go into his Miskio. But he gets initiative because of, that's right, because of her invisibility surprise. So there's an Ice Disc. I'm going to go ahead and play it to try to get his last Melody of Mirage out. He doesn't use it. I don't know if he just doesn't have a second one, or maybe he already played it. Did I miss him playing it already? Maybe. So now I'm debating what do I do. If I do Tidal Surge, it's only going to do 15, and he could heal out of it. I guess maybe not. Song of Recovery would only heal 10. But he could have some generic magic like Carnivore's Keening. I decided to do a Purifying Mud and get the code. So really good. Really, really good. Good win on me. I moved my Draz down. And now it's Brawler's Burrow. And he still has those 2 Invisibility Strike boosts that he can give to his Masiko, which would let her deal, 30 damage without any, like if the attack card did 0, she'd still do 30 if he boosted her twice, and then she has Earth 10, which is crazy. Maziko's got one of my favorite artworks. I really liked her artwork as a kid. Just kind of, I always thought she was about to stab that other Mipedian in the back, and I thought that was a really good, like, Marillion artwork. Because some of the cards, like, they don't to me, they don't look like they're brainwashed, but Masiko really does. You can kind of tell she switched sides. So she does 20 damage to me and gets the thinner deck out a little bit. There's a Caustic Cascade that'll do 20 damage, 25, because I have Airbeak has a natural water 5. There's Poison Spear, which is not as good because she will not get the speed challenge. So that will only do 5 damage. And it's a win card, so she will not get the Earth boost. So now I'm debating Invader's Tactics for 15 or 20. How did I get 20? Oh, because it's his location. It's his location, and Invader's Tactics does an extra 5. That's right. Got to read the cards. And this is where I'm thinking, is he giving up pretty much? Because he could have used his melee trainer to boost the attack up. I don't know why he's not. He could have. I don't know. I guess he'd still have to go through my Draz. I think my Draz could have won it out, but it could have taken out an Airbeak. There's a slow stand. That's only going to do 10. Now he's using the invisibility. I think he kind of wasted that. He could have used it with his Masiko. See, look, he's going to boost it by 20. So slow stand's going to do 30. When I think that should have been used a lot better. So there is a Swarming Destruction. That's the code. He shortly concedes very soon after, and somehow this mismatched deck wins. And let's get into the next match, where it was, let's see, let me make sure I click on it right. Here it is. This is how the deck is supposed to work. With 2 Airbeaks in the front, with what's his name? The minion in the middle. Or not 2 Airbeaks in the front. Airbeak, minion, Draz in the front. My thought process is, I've been playing against so many Underworld decks lately that have Takinam Shadow Knight that I need that Airbeak in the back to help mitigate that. Because the Queen of Danians gives all adjacent creatures Defender. So instead of Tobal having to fight, Airbeak can fight. And Airbeak can probably, with that Doomhammer, probably has a better chance at winning than the squishy Tobble. That's the only thing I don't like about Tobble. He's only got 40 health. That's real squishy for a Mandiblor. So there's your Radical Ice Balls. I use the Song of Surprisal to get all the way in the back, which he does 2 of his Dokamals, which is good, because then you can boost an attack by 40, which is crazy. When I was a kid, I would only use Dokamal as like the generic Mipedian creature when we were playing. Like that was just like, oh yeah, this is just a generic Mipedian soldier. So he's boosting himself up by 2, which, fair enough, if I knock out him anyway, there's really no point. So, but look, yeah, 30 hull damage. Again, why didn't he do that in the last game to take out that last Earbeak? Or at least do it once, like. But no, so I'm going to go ahead and do Invader's Tactics. That'll do 20 damage, because Earbeak has Water 5, and the Torrent Keith, since it's on him, gives him another Water 5. So there's a Thunder Shout. That'll only deal 10, because he does not have Earth. He has Fire and Air. Oh, but I think it will do... Did it do 5 extra because of Gloomlock Swamp? Maybe not. No, because it only does extra. It doesn't give you. And there's a Deluge of Doom for an easy code. So that's a pretty big part of his strategy. Half of it gone. He still has another, but it's his attack now. Let's see what he goes into. The smart, what he kind of has to do is go into the Earbeak. Because if he doesn't go into that Earbeak, then I can go into his other Dock Mall. Or he doesn't have to. He can use his bottom Masiko to go into Draz, hopefully win that, and then move Dockmal up like he kind of did in that first match. So it's just who does he think he can beat? So he does decide with his Masiko to go into Arabeak, which he gets initiative, of course, but also because it's an air location. No, she's hitting for Earth 10 and can be boosted by 2 Mujiks. So there's Sunderground. Not great. That's probably one of the worst attack cards to play. It does do 20, but now she's lost Earth. There's a Caustic Cascade that'll do 30. Yep. Which, if he has some kind of, there's Pebble Storm. Um, I'm going to go ahead and activate Hive to gain 10. Pebble Storm's going to do only 5, and he could only boost it up to 25. So I would have been at 10 health left. Those Tidal Surge, they'll do exactly enough if he doesn't heal, and he doesn't. And right after this, he pretty much shortly concedes again. I think maybe. I guess I'm going after one Darkmaul. Okay, so I knock out his last Darkmaul and he concedes shortly after. So spoiler alert. But that's how this deck is supposed to work with, these creatures, where they're at with the battle gear they have. But and look, easy code. We have been on a losing streak lately, people. Not a streak, but like I said, win one game, lose the next two. Win one game, lose the next two. It's getting tiring, people. I especially hate losing to other Danian players. I feel less of a Danian player when I have like a 1 for 10 against Danian players right now this week. So if you see anything just out of the something that's like, oh my god, why is that in your deck? That's a horrible card. Or why is this attack not in your deck? Let me know, please. Because the main man can only be the main man when he's winning the ring, you know? But that's been 2 matches in one video. This might just be an extra bonus video this week. Because I don't think it's the strongest video we've done. So maybe this will come out Tuesday instead of Wednesday. But yeah. So let me know what you thought of it. But yeah, and remember, here at the NCO, this is where the big boys play, and that's the bottom line.